Netflix is under immense pressure from other online streaming platforms. The amount of competition is affecting their share of the market. This is a well-known fact. So anybody smart who wants to punish Netflix for their degeneracy that they've been showcasing online, especially around the Cuties film, then they can boycott Netflix and punish them, hit them where it hurts. The same applies to any work from Maimoune Doucoure. Maimoune Doucoure, remember that name? That's the director of Cuties. She's effectively become popular. I mean, nobody had heard of her before. She's 35 years old and she's made a name for herself out of this controversial movie, film, or whatever you want to call it, Cuties. So do not reward Netflix. Hit them where it hurts. You've got to unsubscribe to them and start boycotting their platform. The same applies with the director Maimoune Doucoure. Avoid any of her other work and her future work. Keep that name in mind. Turkey's banned Cuties. Ask yourself why governments in the Anglosphere and the Western world itself have not done so as well. Ask yourself this question. If you want to go a stage further, write to your local MP. Lobby them to raise the issue of banning wholly or partly censoring Cuties, at the very least. Naturally, around these parts, we don't have confidence in Zayo Sivnats to be serious in calling their minions or flocks to action in order to boycott Miss Doucoure and Netflix. We've got no confidence in them. Who knows, maybe some of their cabal actually profit from Netflix or have shares in it or some other loose connections with Netflix. But the fact remains, Netflix cannot be allowed to profit from this controversy. So it's down to you, the individual. You're going to have to show a level of self-abnegation. You're going to have to show some self-control. You've got to cancel your Netflix subscription. You've got to do it. It's of no use you sitting there going all quiet and carrying on with your Netflix subscription. Allowing this type of stuff to become normalized. That's what you're effectively doing if you sit on your hands in this instance. Today is Cuties. What's going to happen next year? What will next year bring if you don't send the message out loud and clear to Netflix that this type of material will not be accepted? This is a slippery slope. And envelope pushing by the media and film outlets needs to be monitored vigilantly. Another question for you to ponder upon is, where's the Church of England on this? Have the Church of England made a statement? Does anybody know? Turkey and President Erdogan, they've sent a clear message to Netflix. They've banned it. Where's Boris Johnson? Where's the British establishment? They are nowhere to be seen. Why is that? For your own personal development in discernment, you've got to be able to recognize how the progressive community utilize envelope pushing and the snowball effect. That's what this young man, Ali, is describing here.
There is a war. There is an outright war on every single one of us. Be it you Muslim or not Muslim. There is an outright war on the family unit. And now the next target is our kids. And as a revert to Islam myself, seeing my own community going from one stage to another, seeing my grandparents, seeing how they used to dress, how they used to behave, how they used to act, to the second generation of how they used to behave, how they used to act, to the third generation, and what it follows. Brothers and sisters, this was one of the main reasons I accepted Islam, because what I saw, what I heard, and how I felt started to change me, because I was seeing the changes around me.